We're all about the Archers. I'm Philippa.
I'm Quentin.
And we're here to talk to you all about what's happened so far this week. We will be focusing particularly on the episodes of Sunday the 25th, Monday the 26th, and tonight, Tuesday the 27th of May. You have been warned, there will be spoilers. Quentin, you're in a car.
I'm in a car and you're in a very unfamiliar room. What's going on? I'm in my familiar car park in Padstow, getting absolutely rained on. Yeah, although it's decreased a little bit recently, but it's been chucking it down all day. And you are in a book festival I might have heard of.
Yes, I am staying in the cottage near Hay-on-Wye for the Hay-on-Wye Book Festival, which is very exciting. And I've got a major event coming up on Thursday that I'm really looking forward to.
Is that Archers related?
It is not. It's book related. I am interviewing the fabulous historian Alice Loxton about her book 18. That's on the discovery stage at 10 a.m. and I've just discovered it's going out live. It's the pick to go out live at 10 a.m. around the world. So no pressure.
Oh, right. Global Philippa. Okay. It's fine.
Yes, but let's get stuck in.
This podcast is global as well. Don't forget that.
It is, yes.
Why are we here? What are we talking about? Oh, the Archers. Yes.
Yes. Thought.
Well, Clara's got a new job. Hurrah.
Yes. So is she not the assistant school cook anymore, or is she doing that as well?
Well, I've got the feeling that she went for this and surprised herself. There were hints, weren't there, earlier in the week? When was it? Sunday? Oh, yeah. They bumped into Clary, Joy and Fallon and everybody else, and she just scarpered, didn't she?
What? Clary scarpered from seeing Susan.
Seeing Susan when they were talking about Underwood's Local. So there was an indication on Sunday that Clary was hiding something. And here she is in her lovely blue uniform that Kira thinks suits her. So good on her. And it's a doddle compared to the dairy. Hooray. And the same money. Quids in Clary.
Yeah, I like the fact uniform blue instead of pink wellies at the dairy. I was concerned, though, because surely there is some technology required for working at Underwood's Local, and Claire had said she couldn't do that, and the school cook seemed ideally suited to her. So I was a bit confused about all of that, but great, she's got a job, and Susan might not have one for much longer.
Well, could this be the end of the village shop? Could this be the end of the most used sound effect in the Archers, the bell in the village shop? Of course it won't. Of course it won't be. But I do think that they do have to up their game because it is pokey, crammed, a bit dirty looking and old, according to Jazza.
But they have Alistair's chunky chicken soup and Ruth's special bran flakes. What is special about bran flakes? The only person I know who likes bran flakes is my dog. It's not a delicacy.
Yes, even I would struggle to describe it as a delicacy. Yes, it's not. But I mean, what are they doing with a 3-page long survey? I mean, who's going to fill in a 3-page long survey? Too many questions.
Take hours.
I mean, if you make a phone call these days to a company, you then get a text or an email asking you to survey everything, and I just flatly refuse now. It's absolutely pointless, isn't it? We delivered your parcel to your front door. How do we do?
Especially as when you put a review in, you've then got to put in all your personal details.
Yeah, exactly. It's just more data. Data storing. Yes.
However, the point that hasn't been covered is that the Underwood's Local doesn't appear to have a post office, and the village shop does, and that's what Susan's paid to do. The majority of her salary is from the post office. So everyone else works as volunteers. So does it really matter if they don't sell as many bran flakes?
Well, if nobody's coming in to buy stuff, it does. What's the point? Underwood's Local is offering vouchers and discounts. There's a flash new building. Even Susan conceded it's more upmarket. This is serious competition for the village.
Cladding.
Yes, this is serious competition for the village shop. And we should be seriously concerned, Philippa,
but if they don't have a post office, everybody's still going to go to the village shop for the post office and to buy their Twix bars.
But most people are in and out buying stuff, aren't they? Let's be honest. We don't hear many stamps being sold. So if we don't have the village shop, that's half the drama in the Archers gone.
Yes. Will it only be people who are charging up the electric cars who we have the drama from now on in Underwood's Local?
Well, that's going to be riveting, isn't it? How's your lithium battery?
Doing quite well. How's yours?
Glad I asked.
Okay, so the big event for me today, I don't know about you, is this question about, are we all school ready? Is Martha school ready?
Yeah. Well, obviously, Alice is extremely perturbed about this because she gave up the chance of a family biryani. That she's that worried about it. In what way will she not be school ready? I mean, they're good parents?
Because I believe Martha is the most precocious child
Oh, I see.
in Ambridge. She can't use cutlery. She can't use a pen. She can have a sparkly pink cup and maybe will only drink out of that.
Yes.
And also she'd had a tummy bug. And I thought you weren't allowed back for 48 hours. But no, Martha's allowed back. I think she's a tyrant. I think she's Peggy in the making. And of course I can't wait to hear this meeting.
Of course, we haven't heard a squeak from Martha yet, have we? This is all imagined.
But I think we're going to hear this. I think we're going to hear this meeting with Martha, and I can't wait.
That you catalogue Martha's misdemeanours in the same way that you catalogue Helen's. Yeah, I'd forgotten all that, and perhaps that's why she's not school ready.
She's not school ready, dear oh dear.
I think we're being teed up for a big reconciliation and getting together again of Chris and Alice. I mean, I have a prediction. Do I have a prediction? Yes, I've got a prediction along those lines. I'll say that. But I mean, it's being teed up, isn't it? And they've agreed to have more family time and they like each other again. So, and she was going to come around for that biryani. Obviously, she's been freaked out by this, but she was all primed to spend more family time with Chris. So, do you think they're going to get together again?
I think they will, and that's all nice. But there's a bit of I want a bit of drama. I want someone really nasty there, and it was all a bit. Until I heard about Martha, I was like, it's all a bit dull.
Well, I mean, you say that. I mean, Alice is thinking about possibly entering another new relationship, possibly. I mean, we got tomorrow's fireworks with this date with Dane, which. I mean, I didn't think I was going to sympathise with Dane, but my sympathy is entirely with him. I mean, she's going armed. How many chaperones? I mean, you know about a wing woman? She's got a squadron with her. I mean, she's got Natasha. She's got Adam keeping an eye out, and somebody else is coming along, aren't they?
Alice. Alice is going along.
It's ridiculous.
But I wish we were recording an episode tomorrow night because I will be there noting every minute of that. I can't wait. I'm going to have my popcorn ready. I'm going to be dashing back from the Hay Festival to be here to listen to it. I can't wait.
Well, maybe it's another emergency episode, Philippa. I'm not sure we can justify it on the basis of one date. But so we got that. And we got Lillian now talking about 30-month, is it, world cruises or visiting 30 countries or something? Yeah, world cruises now. First it was Canada. Now it's world cruises. Let's all retire. Justin saying no way.
Yes, 4 months cruises that are exciting yet relaxing.
Yeah, with a man who just doesn't want to be there and would rather be behind his Damara desk. We have problems at the Bauhaus.
Yes, what do you think's going to happen?
Well, I'm just wondering why Lillian is talking so much about leaving Ambridge and what's really going on here. You know, Sonny's been doing it for 25 years. Does she want to retire? Or they want to write her out anyway. I don't know. Why is this suddenly happening?
I think she's been in a lot of scenes, so maybe she wants a break, but they can't. I will not allow it. They cannot write her out. She cannot leave. I'm sorry, that is not happening. We need Lillian there. Even if we don't hear from her for a few months, that's fine, but we need to know that she's coming back from that world cruise and she's not going anywhere because she's a part of the tapestry of Ambridge.
It might be like Harrison / James. She might have another acting gig lined up and needs a few months off. Who knows?
Yes, because we've heard Harrison is coming back home for his 40th. It's going to be a surprise party.
And didn't Fallon sound enthusiastic?
Why was
because Joyce says you must be missing him, and all she gets back from Fallon is yeah,
she's not really. Why did Susan keep saying to her, you know, you've got to get more sleep? I didn't understand what that was about.
Sorry, who was that to? I missed that.
To Fallon. Susan was saying to Fallon, you know, you need a good night's sleep. You must have a good night's sleep.
Right.
So that was bewildering. Yeah. We've heard that Phoebe has a boyfriend, but he won't be at the funeral. And that the accountant's tight-lipped about Peggy. Just very briefly, this cricket competition.
Excellent. Excellent. I knew it would really tee you off, so I revelled in it, knowing that you would be going. I thought Hannah played a blinder, and it was Hannah at her finest. And when she referred to Adam and Chris, but principally Adam, as a witterer, I cheered. I cheered to the rafters. And I knew that you would be very interested in the comparison to Bazball, her approach to the cricket, Bazball, because I know you're across these terms. Over to you. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is. I was very intrigued by that.
It's a nod to the way England play their cricket under their coach, Brendan Baz McCullum, and it's a very aggressive, fearless form of cricket led by their fearless captain, Ben Stokes. So it was a nod to Ben Stokes, comparing him to Hannah's approach. So I thought
they didn't win.
No, they got thrashed. I thought she did her best with a very reluctant bunch of cricketers. So
who's your star of the week?
Hannah. For the reasons that I have, for her resolute captaincy and grace in defeat, and the fact she called Adam a witterer. So there you go. It's principally for the last reason.
I've put Hannah. It's nice to hear her back. I love the phrase wittering.
Yeah.
And I wanted her to win, but I was pleased for Jolene and Tracy that they won. Who's your twit of the week?
I was hoping one would be thrown up tonight, and I'm struggling. I mean, I suppose it's going to have to be Adam, isn't it? There you go. Adam.
Well, could be this. It could be Martha. I don't know. I can't wait for this school-ready meeting. But I'm going to say it's a thing, and I'm going to say it's Lillian and Justin's marriage. That's my twit of the week. I think it's in a bad place. Predictions.
Well, since you mentioned it, I think Martha might kick off at the funeral and show herself up, which will be fun, won't it? I think Alice and Chris will have a smoochy dance at Harrison's 40th, and get close. And I think Lillian is going to leave for a bit. She seems absolutely set on this. And this is a way out prediction. Normally mine are based in reality, unlike yours, Philippa. But I think if she does leave Ambridge, she will go and reunite with Tiger, wherever he is, Costa Rica. It ain't going to happen.
Fair enough.
That's my far out prediction.
Well, my very accurate predictions. Thank you very much. The first one is going to be a huge funeral, and I want us to hear from everyone. Debbie, Phoebe, everyone. And I want there to be a video played in the funeral from Peggy telling everyone exactly what she thinks of them. The roasting of Ambridge. I would like that very much.
That would be good. No, that would be very good.
Now, I must just say, please follow and subscribe as you're listening to this and watching this, because then you will get notifications of when there are more episodes to listen and watch. On the 20th of June at 7:30, we've got a Patreon Live, and it'll be cameras on, so everybody, all our patrons can join in. It's £5 a month. There'll be a link in the show notes for that. And next week, it will be all four of us. Can't wait. So until then, for more of our madness, it's a goodbye from me.
Don't forget to subscribe as well. It's a goodbye from me. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.